Human. Human. My friend. Wake up. Please. Please wake up, little one. You're shaking in your sleep. Rocking and rolling something fierce. It's starting to worry me. What is wrong, my friend? A bad dream? Has some terrible dream demon seen fit to make you its target for tonight? If one has, I promise it shall not happen again. Even if I have somehow traversed to the astral realm, I'll... What do you mean I'm alive? Of course I'm alive, dear one. At least I was the last time I checked. Let me guess. Did something terrible happen to me in your dream, Perhaps I met a tragic fate? That explains your turmoil then. Fret not, little one. I'm still alive. Still here. And still very much your friend. Though hearing your description of what happened, it makes me wonder. You say I was injured on a supply run, yes? On an evening that looked very much like this one. I was actually planning on going out on such a run, my little one. But then your sleep panic distracted me from that. Strange. There are many types of magics on this mountain. Perhaps some of them provided you with a glimpse into a world that could have been, or still is, simply opposite of our own. It matters not. I'm certainly not going to leave you alone now. And after what you told me, well, I must admit I'll be a bit of a reluctant to head out on another supply run in the future. Yes, one often takes their own mortality for granted. But to think about how easily it could have slipped away. The only time I can think of where I came close to death was the first night we met. Yes, when you pulled that darn black arrow from my chest, little human. Why, the way I treated you. I suspect that was the closest you came to death too. Oh, calm down, I was only joking. But I'm not joking about my reluctance to venture outside, my friend. The truth is, I haven't mentioned it to you out of fear that you'd worry. But the villages I've been raiding, they've been getting awfully crafty when it comes to trying to take me down. Why? It's more than likely they may eventually decide to hire a dragon hunter for some kind. And I doubt I'd be able to survive such an encounter, my friend. Even with you and your noble spirit at my side. Yes, the injury from the Black Arrow still hurts after all this time. It was a dragon-slaying arrow, and they're notoriously good at their job. I doubt I'd survive another encounter with one. And like I've said, I'm not particularly eager to chance it. Which of course brings us to a dilemma, my friend. I'm not eager to venture outside of this cave because I don't want to die. But if I don't, you will. From starvation, most likely. Typically in such a situation, I just hibernate for a few years. Give the villagers a chance to calm down before making my dramatic and terrifying return. Yes, I can imagine it now. The horror in the villagers' faces as they see me returning, swooping down from the skies, my shadow encompassing them as they run for their lives. 'Tis would be a sight to behold, most certainly. But again, you wouldn't survive such a wait, would you? I suppose you could wait in the cave while I rested, ventured out and get food for yourself. But you would be very lonely. And I can't let you go through that on my account. It isn't fair, you see. And you're such a noble spirit about you. You don't deserve to ever experience such a thing. So I believe I have no choice other than to let you go. Yes, I've had a lovely time with you. And I know for a while there I treated you like a pet. But being perfectly honest, you've become so much more than that, my friend. So much more. You are the reason I'm excited to greet the day. And I'm holding you back, I think. So be off with you. That's right. I'm commanding you to leave. Flee from the cave this instant and never return. For I am a mighty dragon. And I do not need the company of a tiny, insignificant mortal such as yourself. There. That seems to have done the job. Poor little human. The look of fear on their face. I never wanted to see such a thing again. But I think I did the right thing there. They're better off without me. All I'm doing is holding them back, keeping them here. There's an entire world out there for humans to experience. Far, far more than this stuffy old cave. Poor little one. I hope they'll be okay. Perhaps I'll visit them. Fire. Burning. Gold. What the? Who dares enter my cave? What foolish mortal has a death wish so large they would dare to wake up a sleeping dragon? I shall bring the hells upon you, mortal. I shall... Oh. It's you. My friend. What are you doing here? I just told you to leave and never return. I was being very serious. You're right. I wasn't really. But still, what brings you here? And how long has it been? A year? That's impossible. I only just closed my eyes for a moment. But it doesn't matter. Come here, my friend. Yes. Yes, of course I'm happy to see you. Now come here. Give your friend a hug. Even though it feels like it's only been a moment since we parted ways, my friend, I have missed you greatly. You look different, wiser, more experienced, shall I say? Getting up to adventures now that you're finally free from my grip. Well done. I want to hear all about them. Tell me, what have you been up to? I see. Really? Then what happened? Goodness. And that was only the first day. My, you certainly have been busy. But it's wonderful to see you again. Even in this more experienced frame, I see the same soul within you. Same hope. The same optimism. It pleases me greatly to see that it hasn't diminished. Though, it does sadden me to know that I'm not able to be by your side on these journeys. I would have very much liked to experience them with you, I think. But it is not my place to question the laws of nature. I am a dragon, you are a human, natural enemies. Even if some of our kind may get along, most of us hate each other. It simply cannot be. If only there was some other way. Oh. Repeat that for me again, human. What did you say? An amulet. A polymorphy. Correct me if I'm wrong, but polymorphy, that is the human practice of turning creatures or humans into other creatures or humans, yes? And this amulet, naturally would allow its wearer to transform on command into shapes or form they desire. Human, do you know what this means? If we get this amulet, I could go on adventures with you. We could spend all the time in the world together, not have to worry about such petty things as differences in our species. I can't wait a second longer. Where is it, human? We must get it. That's quite far, even by my standards. I can see why you came here, friend. Even with your adventurous skills, this is something you simply cannot do alone. It is a dangerous road. But we'll do it together. You and me, whatever happens. Climb upon my back, little one, and hold on tight. These wings can whip up one hell of a storm. Hello everybody, this is Mushan ASMR, and that is part 4 of the Injured Dragon series done by Golden Proxy, the man, the myth, the legend. Thank you so much for once again allowing me to do this script. We are almost finished. We are at the finale. So this one was actually a kind of like deviation of the previous one. So part 3 was actually a bad ending, and so this one is kind of like deviating to a dream like sequence to make it a little bit happy, because we all like happy endings. We don't want to have some bad endings to our stories, right? But anyway, I am going to be working on the final part tomorrow, and hopefully I can have that uploaded by Monday. So you'll have the final series all completed. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Be sure to upvote the script. I'll be leaving that in the description for Golden Proxy. Leave him his description too. And I will see you guys next time. Stay wholesome, my friends. Bye-bye.